Next Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Well, we go from sunshine to clouds, clouds to sunshine. We just can't seem to get full sunshine here in southern Kentucky, at least not yet, but the temperatures each and every day beginning to climb a little bit higher. Yesterday we reached 40. Today we're hoping closer to 50, maybe tomorrow. As you saw a little bit earlier, close to 60 degrees if we can get all that sun in here. Right now, a look at live Doppler radar as we scan across southern Kentucky. Nothing showing up except for the visible clouds that we're seeing just kind of hugging again southern Kentucky, and anywhere south of that line is where we're mostly seeing the clouds, and it's all from a disturbance that's down in the Gulf of Mexico that's trying to throw some of those clouds a little bit further north. We, though, are at 36 degrees, which is a little bit better than we were yesterday at this hour. We're seeing mainly upper 30s, in fact, close to 40 degrees now up in Hartford at the Ohio County Mesonet site there. 39 in Madisonville at the Hopkins County site. Same for Russellville there in Logan County. And you see a couple of 40s now, 40 in Burkesville, 42 in Albany, where the elevation is making a difference in the temperature. Plus, it depends on the amount of cloud cover you have. So in Glasgow, you're mostly cloudy. You're at 34. You're running a little bit cooler than everybody else. So the clouds will have a big role again today for the third day in a row as far as playing with the temperatures just a bit, which makes forecasting a little bit of a headache too. But you can see the veil of clouds that are over us now as we look down on exit 22 at I-65 and Scottsville Road. Currently in Bowling Green, we're at 38 degrees. It feels like 34 though, with that east-northeasterly wind coming in at 6 miles per hour. The good news is the air is pretty dry, as the dew point is indicating there. Mammoth Cave National Park, you're looking at 34. You have less in the way of cloud cover off to the north of us, and like yesterday, the day before, it is going to be our northernmost counties that see the most amount of sunshine, while the southern half of counties closer to the Tennessee border get the most cloud cover. Munfordville, Hart County, you're off to the north, so you're seeing more sunshine than clouds, and your temperature is at 35 degrees. We go a little bit further west, and you can see that veil of clouds looking south down US 62 there in Litchfield. You're at 37 degrees, and then you head south to Franklin. You're seeing more clouds as you're right there on the Tennessee border, or next to it. 35 is your current temperature. 36 at the airport. Look at that, almost 50 in Knoxville, 51 in Huntsville, but it's only 37 in Memphis, Tennessee. Again, that's because they have clouds and even some rain down that way. Our temperatures right now pacing 6 degrees ahead of yesterday at 11 o'clock. There's radar showing the rain down around Memphis, and the cloud cover that's keeping their temperatures down. And we're at the time of the year when you have cloud cover and what we call a temperature inversion. That's where the temperatures can only go so high, so far up in the atmosphere, and it's keeping a lid or a cap on the temperatures. And so this plays a role in anytime you have disturbed weather down south and you can't get that sunshine in here, then the temperatures are impeded by that. You can see the cloud cover here over mainly southern Kentucky, especially southeastern Kentucky is seeing a lot of thick cloud cover at this hour, while you go north of the parkways, and again, they're seeing a lot of sunshine off to the north of us. But any of that disturbed weather down south is not going to affect our weather, except for the cloud cover that we're seeing right now and throughout the afternoon. The next few days, though, the wind flow is going to be such so that we are at least going to see a gradual warm up into the 40s, 50s, even the 60s, as you saw a little bit earlier, as high pressure plays a big role in our forecast, moves a little bit further east. Here's a little weak disturbance coming in Saturday night that we're not too concerned about. Partly sunny, but it could be mostly cloudy in those places that get a little bit more cloud cover. We're hoping still close to 50 degrees for a high temperature. Partly cloudy, patchy fog late tonight, and a low of 28. Tomorrow we'll make it up to 60, and I think we'll see a lot more sunshine than the last few days. Near 60 on Saturday, slight chance of a light rain shower late, and then as we spring forward on Sunday, a little bit cooler at 50, but here comes the mid-60s for Monday and Tuesday, and around 60 by next Wednesday. More weather and more news, more midday coming up in just a few minutes.